Hi, it's Martin Rapley here from Refurbishment Masterclass, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about 3 ways of writing a specification. Now hopefully you've watched my previous video where I talked about the reasons for writing a specification, and you've realized how important it is to write a specification. Now don't be put off by the whole thing about writing a specification. They don't need to be overly complicated. In fact, here's my tip: write them in plain, simple English, because all builders understand plain, simple English. Don't feel that you need to use technical phrases or anything like that. You can always add a photo or a little sketch if something needs a little bit more explanation. In reality, there's 3 ways of writing a specification. The first way is that you do it on a room by room basis. So you walk into the first room in the property and you make a list of all of the jobs that need doing in there. Perhaps you're going to replace the door. Maybe you need to do a plaster repair. Maybe you're going to replace the carpet and you're going to redecorate the room. The second way of doing a specification is actually the way the professionals do it, and they do it on a trade by trade basis. So they'll do all of the stripping out first, then they'll do all the demolition and alteration to the structure, then they'll do the carpentry, then they'll do the electrics, then they'll do the plumbing, all the way through the sequence of works. Now, I wouldn't encourage you to try and do a specification in that way. Don't feel that you need to break it down in that kind of detail, because ultimately the builders that you're speaking to, they know which tradesman will do which element of the specification, so they don't need you to try and break it down. If you are working on bigger projects and if you are employing specialists to help you put together specifications, then that's the way that they're likely to do it. The way that I would encourage you to do it, though, is number 3, and I call that a kind of hybrid of the 2. And I think the downside of the room by room specification is what you find is after you've been into several rooms, you find that you've written redecorate every single time, replace the carpet every single time, maybe change the electric faceplates every single time. So what I'd encourage you to do is a bit of a hybrid of the way the professionals do it and a bit of and the way that I spoke about on a room by room basis. And I'd encourage you to take a room by room basis approach and list out repairs and works that are standalone for that particular room. So perhaps the plaster repair, perhaps replacing the door, perhaps pulling out some old, an old fitted cupboard or something. Do that for every single room, and then lump together all of the things that apply across the whole property. So lump together at the end, redecorate the whole property, rewire the whole property, replace the whole central heating system. So you're going to kind of do a hybrid of the 2, and you're going to find you're not going to get fed up writing the same thing time and time again. Don't forget to comment below if there's anything I can help you with. I'm Martin Rapley. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.